The Laval School District has been around for 11 years. This is its 11th year. It was created from the merger of 5 school districts on the island of Laval. With regard to the size of the Laval School District, we are among the 3 or 4 largest school districts in Quebec. We have 44,000 students, including those in professional training, in adult education, in 52 primary schools, 14 secondary schools, 8 professional training centers, and 3 adult education centers. So we obviously need a lot of employees, 6,500 employees who are there to make it so most of the young people of Laval succeed and earn a diploma.
My idea, my dream was to see all my students with a computer, and it's difficult to do this kind of work financially in the school district. So we decided to develop a technology that's entirely unique, meaning using the thin client and using the free software to develop a solution that's completely unique for the world of education. In the world of education, you know, it's important to share educational values, respect for copyrights. So we wanted to develop a solution that we could share with the entire academic world. It was a project that was developed in several phases. We observed what existed in the industry. We observed various products, various partners. One of the reasons we were able to do this project is because we had a fiber optics network that we'd set up a few years before, and this enabled us to optimize the bandwidth that was available, that was free. And this enabled us to develop this project. It's a project that requires a lot, that is relatively complex, that requires a lot of robustness, and that's why it's important to join forces with large technological partners that have expertise in different fields that we can use at certain times in the project that will help us in the setup of this project.
The fact of replacing the obsolete workstations in the schools saves us money. It saves us time with regard to our personnel to continue to be at the forefront with regard to development of technologies for education, and then motivate students to stay in school, stay with the Laval School District. You know, in Quebec, we currently have a problem with students not staying in school. And by being at the forefront with the school district, it's worthwhile for students to be there. Also for parents to see to what extent the school district is innovative at the technological level and making it so students can succeed.
The Laval School District has adopted a green policy. These new computers only consume around 15 watts each, and we can turn them off at night through the network. So, for us, it's an objective that was very important. It allows us to cut down on electrical consumption and, at the same time, promote energy efficiency in the Laval School District. Another very important point is the lifespan of the equipment. You know, in education, we have to do as much as we can with the resources we have at our disposal. Currently, we know that a laptop has a lifespan of around 3 years, a desktop computer around 5 years, and the project we set up gives us a lifespan of around 10 years. And one of the objectives we were able to achieve with this project now is that all accesses to the computers are secure because all the data are now centralized at the school district. Before, we had data in each of the workstations or each of the servers that were in each of the schools. We were able to bring everything, all of this information into one place that is physically secure, that has all the tools it needs, air conditioning, electricity, control systems, alarm systems, and personnel that works every day at, for example, backing up the data. This is something we as users often forget, backing up our data. What interests us in the education sector with IBM is trying to be innovative at the level of solutions that are useful for the development of students in the economic sector and in education in general. The approach that especially interested us in the Laval School District is this innovative approach. It is this approach of technological leadership that the schools took on themselves to share the strategic vision approved by the Council of District members. Now, this approach included a better use of the technologies by the students on par with the school district, trying to see and increase the interest of parents so they can enroll and register their students with the Laval School District in particular, instead of losing even more students to the private sector. That in certain cases would show a lot of interest for innovation. So, as a public institution, the interest developed by the Laval School District for this leadership motivated us to be a partner of choice that could bring what was missing in this equation. What was missing was this set of very diversified resources that we put at their disposal. The leadership demonstrated in the world of the school districts here in the Laval School District is a reference on the subject, and I imagine and hope that many other school districts would be interested in following this example, and that would make it possible to reduce the dropout rate. That would enable students, this Xbox generation of students, to always be motivated to come back to what offers them the most in this field. We absolutely needed to join forces with a partner that would share our vision, our technological vision, our standpoint regarding free software. And that is why we chose IBM. It is a partner that had a good deal of expertise in the various domains, and that had also developed a sensitivity for the organizations, particularly in the field of academics, and also through its various partnerships in the free software community. So we concluded that we had an important strategic advantage, I would even say, by combining forces with IBM to take this project forward.